Every day, Brooke Kelly counts herself lucky to be alive. The 13-year-old Australian schoolgirl was born with a condition that could kill her any night of her life.
Her trigger for her brain to breathe when she's asleep doesn't work.
Since birth, Brooke has never slept alone. Someone always watches over her at night. If she stops breathing, she will be dead in minutes. Her problems began at birth. During an emergency cesarean, Brooke was in fetal distress. After the delivery, Brooke wasn't breathing on her own. Within 24 hours, her oxygen levels had dropped, and she stopped breathing altogether.
The worst moment was when we were given the option of whether we should just let her die, and that didn't really enter our minds. It wasn't an option that we would consider.
She was eventually diagnosed with an extremely rare genetic condition called congenital central hypoventilation syndrome.
Congenital central hypoventilation syndrome, or CCHS, is a condition where usually a child falls asleep and forgets to breathe.
A tracheotomy was inserted in Brooke's neck a week after she was born to supply her with oxygen at night. It remained in her neck for the next 10 years. For most of us, breathing is involuntary. But for reasons not well understood, CCHS sufferers like Brooke have occasional short circuits in their body's autonomic nervous system.
It is an ongoing condition, and every time she falls asleep, she's not ventilated. Eventually she will die if she's not treated overnight.
Despite her breathing equipment, when Brooke gets ready for bed, her parents worry she may not be alive in the morning.
You can't be awake 24 hours a day watching over somebody. The way I describe it to most people is it's like when you have a new baby in the house and you sleep with the ear open, if you like.
Keeping their daughter alive became a nightmare for Brooke's family. 24-hour carers are expensive. Last year, the burden became too much. Brooke's mom began a desperate search for a solution. What she discovered was truly remarkable. The answer to their nightmare was a dog. Meet Neville, Brooke's new overnight carer. His job is to alert the carers or Brooke's parents if she stops breathing. If Neville succeeds, he'll eventually replace Brooke's non-canine night carers entirely. For now, he's in training. When Brooke's oxygen level drops, a sensor on her finger sounds an alarm. As soon as Neville hears the alarm, he runs for help to get someone in the house to wake Brooke up and turn on her ventilator. Eventually, Neville will be able to alert Brooke himself. For Brooke, that will be a huge relief.
Well, I won't have carers coming every night. I'll have a lot more privacy to myself. It'll be more independence for me because I'll be able to go to a friend's house. Or if I have to study, I can go away without worrying about it. So he's changed my life in that respect.
And Brooke is so taken with what Nev has done for her, she's decided to give other CCHS sufferers the same chance.
I am one of the youngest dog trainers in the world. I only know of one other dog that does this sort of work in the world as well.
Brooke continues to do all the things teenagers love doing, but now she has the added safety of her little canine carer constantly by her side.
I guess now looking back, it's easy to say that things are fine and we can manage it well, and she's healthy and she does the normal activities that any 13-year-old girl would do, and hopefully she's having a well-rounded life. But yes, there has been times when it's been, really tough.
Because of her condition, she'll always need someone to look after her at night time.
Come here, Davy.
And if we're lucky, she'll have Neville for a long time as well.